I have my 10 pounds dumbbell. It's going to be a couple of exercises, kind of like a unilateral, which is going to be additional actually challenge for your core, because we're going to be crunching and holding weight in one hand, one arm. So like one arm will be really like kind of pulling you down. So it will be cool. But to begin with, we're going to start with a dolphin plank. So you can be on your knees, but make sure you are not like in this quadruple position, but you're just in a plank on your knees. So you're just gonna kind of press your hips down, all right? And a dolphin plank goes that you kind of squeeze your glutes, and now you're gonna sink in like with your core, squeezing your glutes, because if you relax your glutes, you're gonna instantly feel it in your back over there, all right? So squeeze your glutes, like kind of bring your hips a little bit to the floor, and then you're gonna create this little crunch. Okay, so that's how it goes. I'm going to do mine just like a regular plank. All right, so try to challenge yourself. Maybe you will be good at this just in a regular plank. All right, so again, squeeze your glutes. Now, sink down a little bit, not too much. You don't want to go too much because you're going to be feeling in your lower back, and then just create a little crunch. Kind of round, right? So engage your back. My core has started shaking instantly because I'm squeezing it so hard. All right, so we're just going to be creating these tiny, small movements. So think about when you drive your hips up slightly, not too much. You don't want to go in a fight, right? So you're going to be really creating the mini crunch, basically shortening the distance between your hips and ribs. Okay, 30 seconds. Keep your glutes tight, okay? This will protect your lower back. Ooh, my voice is shaking. My body is shaking. Because if you engage it really hard, then you will be shaking. Okay, keep going. 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, so guys, I hope you really feel it. So this distance really like moving, all right? So ribs and hips, like really try to come together a little bit more. So that's what we were trying to do. All right, now get your dumbbell if you have one. If not, just you're gonna focus on your sit-ups, okay? So it's gonna be sit-up, but I will use a dumbbell in one arm and just having the kind of going towards the ceiling, and then you're gonna crunch, keep it up, slowly go down. Okay, so if you cannot sit up all the way, you just can go as high as you can. This will also work, right? So just make sure your back feels good. So go slow. You may notice if you're holding your dumbbell, your shoulder is also working. So make sure you go slow. Going slowly up and slowly down, especially down. Okay, 5 seconds, and we will switch. 3, 2, finish. 1. Now switch to the other side. Okay, so before you lift your body off the floor, create a tiny crunch to engage your core and go up. Slowly go down. Okay, so keep the dumbbell always hovering up, okay? Don't move your arm. Basically, your arm is in the same position, right? It just changes the angle between your arm and your body when you go up, because you are going up. Okay, 5 seconds. Slowly down. 3, 2, let's finish. 1, good job. Okay, now switch again. So get your dumbbell into that hand that was starting the previous exercise. Now, this one is going to be targeting oblique muscle. So you can have your legs straight up in the air, right? And what we're going to do, just like you know how we do windshield wipers, we go side to side. So now we're going to be using just one side at a time. Okay, so bring your legs down and to the side, like 45 degrees. Okay, when you go up, touch your toes with that dumbbell that you have in your hand. Or if no dumbbell, just try to touch your toes with your fingertips. So we're targeting oblique muscles. So your legs are going to the side, not straight down, but to the opposite side of that hand or arm that is holding a dumbbell. 10 seconds. Three, two, one. Let's switch. So now I'm holding my dumbbell in my left hand. Okay, it's resting. My elbow resting on the floor. Now I'm going to bring my legs to the right side, opposite way, right? Like a windshield wiper. And now bring it up to the center and touch your toes with the dumbbell. So basically you are creating a crunch in addition to your oblique muscles working. Again, control that movement. You don't want to rush. Just really focus on every angle. Because when you are rushing through exercise, just using some other muscles, the synergists more than the agonists, like the main muscle. So you want to use the main muscle most. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right. Now let's get into the glutes now. Your booty. All right. So let's do this. One leg. All right. So I'm going to be supporting myself on my left. Gonna drive my hips up, create a tabletop over here. Now this right leg that is in the air is gonna go to the side. All right, guys, but as you go to the side, make sure you're not rotating. You don't wanna rotate your hips, all right? So you wanna keep your hips up, square, and just abduct that leg and go back. All right, so let's go for it. So that bend in the knee should be somehow like somewhat like 90 degrees, okay? You really shouldn't feel it in the wrong way in your knee. So if you feel it in the wrong way, it means you need to readjust. Keep driving those hips up. Keep the tabletop. Okay, again, you're creating instability for your core by moving that leg. And you're using your glute, your hips to stay off. Okay, 3, 2, let's finish this one and switch. All right, again, keep your hips up, tabletop, and now let's abduct the left leg to the side. You may feel how your inner thigh is really working, stretching there. Right, keep going. Hold the stability with your core. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, let's flip on our belly. All right, so we're gonna use now a little bit more lower back and actually upper back. So the exercise goes like this. All right, so you're gonna have your hands going behind your head. on your neck, right? So you're gonna squeeze your glutes, keep your knees off the floor. Your lower back will be working, holding you in this position. Now, we're gonna be, for entire 1 minute, if you can, just hold everything up. Your shoulders off the floor, your knees off the floor, and we're just gonna be moving our arms in this manner. So you wanna go behind, palms facing up. And when it goes on your neck, palms facing down. It goes on your back, palms facing up. So you are using your upper back as well, those shoulder blades. Like think about pinching the pencil between your shoulder blades. You wanna keep them engaged. Right, 30 seconds. The entire posterior chin is working, guys. The back of your body. Keep your shoulders down, especially when your hands are moving and you have them behind your head and your neck. Keep your shoulders down. You don't want to shrug. Okay, 5 seconds. Keep it up. 3, 2, finish it. 1, good job. All right, big stretch for your back, toss forwards. All right, and let's rest with the vacuums. All right, so we know how it goes. You won't be using your glutes, you won't be squeezing. You're just gonna lift your floor up. Squeeze your belly, okay? Pelvic floor up, like squeeze everything, lift everything up. You can try to breathe through. So inhale, exhale, suck it in. Keep your glutes soft. You want to just use your abdominal muscles. Transverse. Squeezing. If you lose a squeeze, reset. I have 10 seconds. Five, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good job. Okay, have a sip if you need to. Round number 2. Okay, let's start with this dolphin plank again. Okay, actually, I'm gonna switch sides. All right, so let's go for it. So you're gonna be, if you have your elbows underneath your shoulders, right? So squeeze your glutes. Now sink in, down, like belly button to the floor a little bit, and then create a crunch. Keep your back engaged. Those shoulder blades, they should not be sticking out, like glue them to your back. So when you move up, it's not that your hips are going up, it's actually you are creating a little crunch. "20 seconds. Go slow. 10 seconds. Keep everything tight, really tight. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right. Let's grab the dumbbell if you're using one. I'm gonna start with my right hand. Dumbbell in my right hand. All right, so again, we're gonna create it. Sit up or just lifting your shoulders off the floor, whatever challenges you. And at the same time, you keep the proper form. Just make sure you go slow. Okay, so keep that arm always up, or the dumbbell always up. Five seconds. 3, 2, let's finish this one. Don't abandon the exercise, even the time is run out. Okay, switch to the other hand. So you would imagine that if you would have this arm fixed somewhere, the one that goes up, you would not be changing the position, only your body changes position. Up and down. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, so let's switch to the different arm. All right, lift your legs in the air. And we're gonna do windshield wiper just to one side. And then crunch, like lift your shoulders off the floor. Try to touch those toes with that hand that is holding the dumbbell. Okay, 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. Okay, opposite side. Hold it, crunch for a couple of seconds, 1, 2 seconds. Let's connect your mind to those muscles. So guys, when your legs are going to the side, really make sure that your shoulders are on the floor. Okay, 5, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, let's get to the glutes. All right, so again, I'm gonna start with my right leg this time. So my right leg is on the floor. I'm pushing off the heel, driving my hips up. All right, trying to keep the pelvis, those hips square, not rotating, and just move your leg to the side. Keep driving your hips up all the time. Like keep the tabletop as flat as you can. I know you'll be distracted because your leg is moving, but keep everything tight and working together. Let's think about squeezing that right glute so it holds you up. Okay, 5, 3, 2, 1. Finish it, and let's switch. All right, so drive your hips up. Push off the left heel now. Check your hips just so they are not rotating. That's really how far your leg goes to abduction. It depends on your flexibility. If you're stretching on a daily basis, it will go to the side a lot. If it's tight, if your inner thigh is tight, it will not go that much. But again, do the best you can. Okay, 5, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right. Now let's do those hovers. Okay, so get down on your belly. Okay, engage your glutes, lift your knees off the floor, feet off the floor. Now your arms will be moving, hands behind your neck, and then turn around, palms facing up on your lower back. So you see, keep your shoulder blades engaged. Really squeeze that pencil between your shoulder blades. Keep your elbows up, high, all right? Don't lower them. Keep them as high as you can. Keep your glutes tight. 15 seconds. This gives you nice posture. Kind of opens your chest up nicely. Okay, 5, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, let's quick stretch. Child's pose, relax the back. Loosen it up. And let's do those vacuums again. Guys, I really hope that you do these vacuums like maybe a little bit more often than once a week, right? Because they're very good for us. All right, so inhale, exhale, suck everything in, lift it up, and let's hold. 45 seconds. Keep your chest open, shoulders down. Relax your glutes. Just focus on your core. It's gonna be harder. Guys, this is so interesting. Like when you feel like, okay, glutes want to kick in to help you to hold this kind of tightness in your core. So it just really tells us that glutes are part of our core, basically. It's so cool, I think, how our body works. All right, so see if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more this round, okay? So maybe squeeze harder or go up on your toes. All right, so squeeze your glutes. Okay, now lower your hips down a little bit, not a lot. And then now contract. Engage those shoulder blades, glue them to your back. Keep working, core is shaking. Keep it tight. 20 seconds, guys. Come on. Ten. 5, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay, good job. Grab your dumbbell. One arm sit up. Let's try to slow this down, like really, really a lot, right? So bring your shoulders down. Now engage your core, lift your body up. Really make it slow. Don't help yourself with your opposite arm, guys. If you can. I know it's there, it's available. Again, if sitting up all the way is too much for your back, Just try to lift your shoulders off the floor only, keeping your lower back flat. Okay, 3, 2, 1, switch. Breathe through your nose. Five, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, let's do those wipers. Okay, so just switch your hand and the dumbbell. Right, bring your legs to the opposite side in angle. Now crunch and try to touch those toes with your dumbbell or with your fingertips. If you're not using a dumbbell, keep your shoulders on the floor. So you may not be able to go all the way down with your legs, which is okay. As long as you are using your core to bring your legs up to the center, then you are doing the exercise. Okay, 5, 3, 2, let's finish it. 1, good job. Switch to the other side. Watch your face. All right, let's go for it, guys. That's the round that counts the most. Total body, because if you think about it, your chest is working. If you use a dumbbell, shoulders are working. So our core workouts ending up being like a total body workout, basically. Okay, 5, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, let's get to those hips a little bit more. All right, so I'm gonna be supporting myself with my leg on the left side. All right, hips up. Drive them up really high, squeeze the glute. Okay, let's move, abduct your right leg. You can have your arms like to the side to give you a little bit more stability. So you could focus on your hips more, driving them up. Keep your hips up, guys. Come on, one more time. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Switch. All right, push off your right heel now. Drive your hips up. Abduct your left leg to the side. Keep the tri glute active all the time. Okay, keep squeezing it. Really think about it. I don't think you need to think that much about your moving leg, but you really need to think about your glute holding you up. Okay, 5 seconds. Come on, finish strong. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, hug your knees quickly. All right, let's flip on our belly. Again, so you're gonna engage your glutes, squeeze them, lift the knees off the floor, legs straight. Again, have your arms hovering over, okay, behind your neck, and then go around and on your lower back. Keep your elbows up. Keep that pencil between your shoulder blades. Don't let it fall. Press your shoulders down. Keep them down when your hands are going behind your neck, so you're not shrugging up. Keep squeezing. We have 15 seconds, guys. Come on. Don't give up. Hold it. 5, 3, 2, finish. 1, good job. All right, so since we are here, let's stretch the front of our core. So now have your hands next to your chest, right, on the sides. Now, you're gonna engage your glutes, like squeeze them, and now lift your upper body off the floor as much as you can. Just keep your glutes engaged. Bring your shoulders down. Feel that stretch in your core and your abs, abdominal muscles. Now go down. Now, you're gonna do the same, but you're gonna twist a little bit to the side. I'm twisting to my left side. Okay, my glutes are tight still, protecting that lower back. Keep your shoulders down. Now go down with your chest. Now lift your chest off the floor and twist to the other side slightly. Good job. Okay, let's go into the child's pose. Okay, walk your fingertips as far out as you can. Like really feel that stretch. Your back is stretching. Your lats, like sides of your back. Now flex to your left side. You kind of walk your hands to your left. Keep your glutes where they are. Now go to the center and flex to your right side. Good job. All right, let's stretch your side a little bit more. Right, so I'm on my right side. You can do any side you want, guys, whatever works for you. All right, so make sure your body is nice and straight. So you don't want booty poking out that way. So push your hips forward. And if you are on your hand, supporting you, pushing the floor away, you will be feeling like deeper stretch, going up to your hips. So that's the goal. Feels really good. Okay, let's flip to the other side. Okay, so align your body nicely. Push your hips forward, squeeze your glutes, and now gonna push off that supporting and push that floor away. Keep your chest open. Good job. All right, let's get on our back, flat. All right, so let's create figure 4. So my leg is on top of my left, right leg is on top of my left. So lift that left foot up. And now bring your right foot towards your chest and your right knee, push it away from your chest. Kind of to realign and open your hip. Now, if you can, straighten that left leg out. Now bring it as close to your chest as you can to stretch that hamstring in the back of your leg. Flex your toe, that will stretch a little bit of your calf as well. Guys, try to keep pushing that right knee away from your body, even if you're not applying pressure with your hand, just kind of move it away, and that right foot, bring it towards your chest. Okay, now let's switch. My left leg on top of right. Right, so lift that right foot off the floor. And again, push your left knee away with your left hand and bring your left foot towards your chest with your right hand. With so many directions. Okay, so just keep opening that hip. Feels really good. Now straighten the right foot out and try to bring it more close to your chest. Do the best you can. Flex that right toe to stretch your calf a little bit more of the hamstring. Face through your nose. All right, so now bend your knees and drop your knees to your left side. Okay, keep your shoulders on the floor. You can straighten out your top leg, in this case my right. You want to grab your toes, your right toes with your left hand. That will give you better stretch. Point your right foot, the toes, point them to the floor, even for the more stretch. Right, switch. Now drop your knees to your right. Shoulders on the floor. Make that left leg straight to the side. If you can, grab your toes with your right hand. Now point your toes to the floor. Good job.